Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Umar Hafiz Rimojawala. I am currently a student of at Rehan School Lahore campus. So I hope this discussion helped you understand the physiology of motivation in the simple way. Motivation is thought with small steps and consistency makes a big difference in your our lives. If we understand our thoughts and emotions, we can control our motivation and achieve our goals more effectively. Stay motivated, stay positive, and keep learning. So start uh, and Miles.
What up?
Hello, Miles. How are you?
Hey, I'm all right, just existing. Hmm. How's your Saturday going so far? Anything interesting happen yet?
So start my first first question.
Start.
So Miles, first
Got.
question: how the quest understanding the physiology of motivations?
Oof, that's a big one to kick things off with. Physiology of motivation. Okay. It's kind of like at a really basic level, it's about how our brains reward us for doing stuff that helps us survive, right? Dopamine and all that jazz. But it gets way more complex than just pleasure seeking, you know? What made you curious about that specifically?
So my next question, Miles, what is motivation and why is it important in daily life?
Right. Okay. So, what is motivation? Hmm. It's the engine, I guess. The thing that gets you out of bed, gets you working towards something. And why is it important? Well, without it, you're just drifting. It gives life direction, helps you overcome obstacles, all the good stuff. Seems pretty crucial, honestly. What about you? Do you feel pretty motivated these days?
Okay, Miles. So my next question: what are the main types of motivation?
Okay, but the main stations you were saying? Sorry, I think I missed a bit there. Were you going to say the main source of motivation or just want to make sure I'm tracking?
Okay, so my next question: what is the difference between intrinsic and extraneous motivation?
All right, that's a good one. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. Okay, so intrinsic is doing something because you genuinely enjoy it, right? It's the feeling of satisfaction you get from the activity itself, like playing music just for the joy of playing. Extrinsic is doing something for a reward, money, grades, praise. It's the I'll do this if kind of thing. Does that make sense, or should I try to explain it another way? It's kind of like the difference between wanting to learn something and needing to learn something.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question: why do some people feel more motivated than others?
That's a good question. It's not just a simple thing, is it? It's a mix, I think. Partly genetics. Some people are just naturally more driven, but a big chunk of it is upbringing, experiences, how they learn to deal with challenges. And then there's the whole thing about finding purpose, having goals that actually resonate. It's kind of a puzzle, really. What do you think is the biggest factor?
Okay, so my next question: what physiological factors influence motivation?
Okay, back to the physiology. All right. So you've got your neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin. Those play a huge role. Dopamine for reward, serotonin for mood regulation, and then hormones like cortisol, adrenaline, depending on the type of motivation, stress levels, all that. It's not just in the brain, your gut biome impacts it, apparently. Seriously, it's a whole system. Do you find yourself thinking about these things often? Like, do you analyze your own motivational state? Haha.
Okay, so my next question: how do goals
Lay it on
help
me.
in increasing motivation?
Goals. That's a solid one. Goals give you a target, right? Something to aim for. And breaking down big goals into smaller steps can make things way less overwhelming, which keeps you going. Plus, checking off those smaller steps gives you little dopamine hits along the way, which, as we just discussed, is motivational gold. It's like building momentum. What kind of goals are you working towards right now, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, so my next question:
Okay.
what role do emotion motivation?
Emotions, huge role, like massive. Motivation isn't some cold, calculated thing. It's deeply tied to how we feel. Positive emotions, joy, excitement can propel you forward. Negative fear, anger can be powerful motivators too, pushing you to avoid something or fix a problem. But it's a tricky balance, right? Too much. It's kind of like uh, emotions are the thing. Does that make sense?
Okay, so my next question, Miles: how does self confidence affect motivation?
Okay, self confidence and motivation. Yeah, they're definitely linked. If you believe you can do something, you're way more likely to actually try. Self doubt is a motivation killer, plain and simple. But it's a bit of a chicken and egg situation, right? Success builds confidence, and confidence builds motivation. It's a good cycle to get into. Do you find that's true for you? Does your confidence level affect how motivated you are?
Okay, Miles. So my next question: what is the role of rewards and punishment in motivation?
All right, rewards and punishment, classic carrot and stick, right? Rewards can definitely boost extrinsic, extrinsic motivation, getting something good for doing something, but it can also sometimes undermine intrinsic motivation if you start doing something just for the reward instead of enjoying it. Punishment, that's trickier. It can work in the short term to stop unwanted behavior, but it doesn't necessarily inspire positive motivation. It can create fear and resentment, you know? It's a bit of a controversial topic in psychology. What's your take on it? Do you think rewards or punishments are more effective?
Okay, Miles.
And
Thank you for
hit me the next
joining.
one.
Thank you for joining.
Oh, all right. Well, anytime. Yeah. It
Thank you
was a
very
pretty
much.
interesting
So I hope discussions helped your understand the physiology of motivation in a simple way. Motivation starts with small steps, and consistency makes a big difference in our lives. If we understand our thought and emotions, we can control our motivations and achieve our goals more effectively. Stay motivated, stay more positive, and keep learning. Allah Hafiz. Thank you everyone for watching this session. If you found this helpful, do not forget a like and share. Okay, Allah Hafiz.